Angels, it's Hailey Reese, and I hope that you guys are having an absolutely fantastic morning, afternoon, or night, whatever it is for you, when this video finally reaches you. For today's video, you guys, we are going to be diving into yet another paranormal game. And this one is especially interesting because people are playing it to see their occult twin. It's essentially their paranormal twin that they're summoning. Some people think it's their doppelganger, others think that it's an evil entity disguising itself as the one who's playing the game. But either way, it is so interesting and it can go very, very wrong. So I'm gonna tell you guys how people have been playing this game, and then we're gonna talk about the risks of it, so that if any of you were considering summoning your occult twin, you might think otherwise. Before we get into today's video though, I would very quickly like to thank today's video sponsor, Seeker's Notes Hidden Mystery. Seeker's Notes is a hidden object game where you set off on an incredible journey to the cursed city of Darkwood. You then take on the role of a seeker and become the owner of a magical map. You travel to all different locations to save the city from the curse. There's hidden objects, many puzzles, and so much more. The game's already been downloaded over 15 million times and is endless fun, as there's over 8,000 quests and 1,000 artifacts to collect. What I love most about the game is I never get bored playing it. There's always new twists and turns and a variety of daily tasks. I've always loved hidden object games, so this has actually been a lot of fun for me and I've loved playing the game. Now, since they're celebrating their 5-year anniversary, they're giving away prizes to 50 winners who link the game to their Facebook, provide their game ID, and post a screenshot proving that they're at least level 11. So make sure you guys click the Facebook link down in my description and join in on the fun today and enter for your chance to win. And thank you so much to Seeker's Notes Hidden Mystery for sponsoring today's video. But without further ado, let's get into this particular game because, like I said, it's so strange and it could be very, very dangerous. So this is actually categorized as one of the most dangerous games, and it's how to see your occult twin. Now right away it says, play at your own risk. The amount of players that you need is just one, just yourself. The requirements are 7 strands of your own hair, 7 clippings of your own fingernails or toenails, 1 lime, nail scissors or clippers, a paring knife or other small kitchen knife, a cutting board, a piece of white cloth, access to an outdoor space near your house. The instructions. So the very first thing is making the preparations. Begin at any time. Gather your supplies together. Spread the cloth out flat in front of you. Pluck 7 strands of hair from your own head and lay them across the center of the cloth. Clip 7 nail clippings from your own fingernails or toenails. Lay them on the cloth with your strands of hair. Roll the cloth up tightly, hair, nail clippings, and all. Ensure that the hair and nail clippings do not escape from the rolled up cloth. With the knife and cutting board, slice the lime in half. One at a time, squeeze the 2 halves of lime over the bundle of cloth until it's soaked in lime juice. Placing the bundle. Take the bundle of cloth to your chosen outdoor space. Place the bundle somewhere within the outdoor space where it is out of sight, unlikely to be disturbed. You do not need to bury it, but make sure it is well hidden. Then it says, ideally, tuck it beneath a bush or a shrub. Ideally, hide it near a fence, and most importantly, make sure you are not seen while doing this. Return inside and wait. Live your life as usual and count the nights as they go by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 nights, including the night you prepared and placed your bundle of cloth. Wait and be ready. Meeting your twin. On the 8th night, watch, stay alert, be aware. Sometime during this night, your occult twin will appear to you. They may appear at any time, in any location, Regardless as to when or where they appear, however, they will always appear to be mimicking something you've already done or copying what you are currently doing. Do not approach them, but observe them carefully. Make note of their actions. After 7 minutes, your occult twin will vanish. Once your occult twin has departed, retrieve the cloth bundle from its hiding place. Burn it to ashes and dispose of the remains. If you're unable to burn the cloth itself, you may unroll the cloth, burn the hair and nail clippings to ashes, and dispose of the ashes and cloth however you see fit. Now, consider the actions you witnessed your occult twin performing when they appeared to you. What does it tell you about yourself? You must have learned something. If you have not, well, there's no helping you now. This ritual is best performed in and around your own home. Concerning the requirements, for the lime, do not use a lemon, orange, or other citrus fruit besides a lime. The cloth, it may be of any size or any material. The only non-negotiable details are that it has to be large enough to hold the hair and nail clippings when rolled up, and it must be white. It must be solid white, with no other colors or dyes present. A plain white handkerchief is ideal. The nailers, scissors, or clippers. The use of clippers is optional, but recommended. Should you choose to include them, use them in the making preparation step forward to create the required nail clippings. However, should you choose not to use the clippers, you may want to create these nail clippings in another manner you wish. For an example, chewing or biting your nails. The outdoor space must be located around your home. Ideally, it should be a garden with a fence. If a garden with a fence is not available, any other outdoor space near your home will do, as long as A, there is something green growing within it, and B, it's possible to hide your cloth bundle in it without the danger of being disturbed. As many sources note, it's not necessary to fast during the waiting period of placing your bundle and meeting your occult twin. You may eat or drink as usual. However, some alternate methods for summoning your occult twin do involve fasting. If the method described here does not prove to be effective for you, you may attempt one of these alternate methods if you wish. According to most sources, your occult twin is only visible to yourself. However, some sources include reports of others, family members, etc., witnessing an occult twin. These others do not appear to have been put in any danger or have suffered ill effects as a result of witnessing your occult twin. However, they did experience confusion, seemingly having witnessed the same person in 2 places at once. If you witness your occult twin performing actions you have not performed in the past, or actions you are performing at the time you see them, but rather actions you have never before performed in your life, beware. You have not summoned your occult twin. You have summoned something else, and it may not be friendly. So, that is basically how you're supposed to play. There's a couple of different questions that people have asked. For example, somebody says, what happens if you're seen while placing the bundle in the outdoor space? They said, at best, the ritual simply will not work. At worst, it might attract something that's not the occult twin. And it says, what happens if the bundle is disturbed during the 7-day period? Same thing as the last answer. It might mean it just won't work, or it could be that you've summoned something else. Then somebody asked, what happens if you approach or interact with your twin? Does it turn hostile towards you? And they said, not necessarily, but it's advised not to interact with your own double. And then they said, are you in any danger if your twin appears but you haven't learned anything? They said, not necessarily, but they said the point of the ritual is to learn something about yourself though. So putting in the work, the examination of yourself, the introspection, whatever you want to call it, is an essential part of the process. As long as you make a good faith attempt to figure out what it is you're meant to learn, you should be fine. So that is basically how you summon your occult twin. Now, people have done this and they say that it has worked, but some of them have said that they feel as though their doppelganger or their occult twin never actually went away. That people in their family would continue to see them in places that they weren't and they weren't supposed to be, and it didn't end well for them. So I want to know from you guys, what do you think of this ritual? In my opinion, I think that there's plenty of risks involved with something like this, and I personally consider it a dangerous game, not because everybody who would play it would have a negative outcome, but because the possibility of a negative outcome is present. And you guys know me, I'm always one to say you just never know what could happen, but if you are going to play it, it is important to know the pros, the cons, and the negatives that really could come from a game like this. But I want to know from you guys, what do you think people are summoning when they play this? Do you think it's an occult twin? Do you think it's a paranormal twin, so to speak? Do you think it's a doppelganger? Like, what do you guys think they're summoning? Please let me know in the comments below. And that is it for today's video. Once again, I would like to thank Seeker's Notes Hidden Mystery for sponsoring. As I told you guys early on in the video, make sure you click the Facebook link down in my description, join in on the fun and enter for your chance to win. And that is it for today's video. If you guys are new to my channel or you are just not yet subscribed but you do enjoy my videos, I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead and click that subscribe button. And please give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Remember, my loves, do all things with kindness. And until next time, I love you.